Good evening and welcome to Joe Ellen Stringer Court in Hillsboro, Missouri, home to the Jefferson College Vikings and the ABA Championship today on live stream STL. We have the ABA All-Star Game coming to you live here from Jefferson College. Ray Halbrook and Matt Bates. Matt, my friend, were you able to heal up a little bit from the Celebrity All-Star Game?
As best I could.
Yeah.
Physically, yes. Emotionally, no.
I get it. I get it.
You know, a little pride hurt today, taking 2 consecutive losses. So, yeah, I was not real thrilled about that. But, yeah, banged around a little bit out there. But nonetheless, you know, again, was a thrill and an honor to be asked to participate in it. And I guess now, as we are on board right now, I'm going to have to officially announce my retirement.
There you
go. We're just going to put that out there that, yes.
That's great.
I thank Mr. Cannon, thank Damon for the invite to that. And I know we've got some rosters and lineups we're going to need to go through. And I'm going to do my best as the initial rosters that were sent, we've had a number of changes as there were people from the Lions that are playing in the championship. They're obviously not going to be involved with this. Other people that made their way in and out. So we're going to do our best to go over at least a complete roster as I can, and we will move forward as best we can.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, and I'll turn this down, and we'll get you go ahead.
So as we have here, Team Coley,
which is blue or white?
They are white,
okay,
and they will be the home team. We had Trey Hewitt as the head coach. Not sure who is coaching that at the moment, but we have number 5, Dominic Jones from the Garden State Warriors. Number 25, OV, Alexander Vishnevsky from the Chicago Rebels. Number 77, Travis Charles. Number 13, Mook from the Missouri Capitals. We have 2 representatives, number 41, Jared Coop Cooper, and number 11, Marty Liddell from the Atlanta Aliens, who were part of the Final 8 tournament. Number 8, Christopher Cromartie from the Southland Saints, Patrick Rucker from the Naptown Pros. Number 3, Dominique Williams from the Ohio Bruins. Number 21, Jay Farrow. Number 14, Ralph William. Number 12, Alex Bonner. Number 1, Pace Shaw. And going to have to warm the pipes up on this one. Number 2, DeAntre Harris.
There you go.
For the visitors, that would be Team Presley in blue. I have the following available to me. Number 1, Monty Burney from the Clarksville Phoenix. Number 8, Chris Winters from the Southland Saints. The St. Louis Spirits has seen this team, the Music City Jazz. Number 12, Jalen Kelso, the Providence Pirates, part of the Final 8 tournament. Number 28, Shane DeRosa from the South Atlanta Crows. Number 13, Leighton McGovern, who was a teammate of mine on the Celebrity game today.
Yeah, absolutely.
From the Bennington Martins, number 21, John Riles. Number 7, Xavier Boyd. Number 30, from the Southland Saints, Armani Shorter. 00, Chase Sturdy. Number 2, Swavey. And number 21, switching teams from the Akron Aviators, number 21, David Blanks. So
we're going to get
Amani Shorter. Number 12,
probably going to just do the exact same thing
number 5,
here, Matt.
Jason Fudge. Number 21, David Blanks. And number 2, Swavey.
So there we go, Mr. Fudge was one of the gentlemen that I missed on
the score is the starting lineup for Team Presley. Starting at guard, number 1, Monty Burney.
So really everybody
starting at guard, number 8, Chris Winter. Starting at guard, number 28, Shane DeRosa. And starting at forward, number 13, Latin McGruber. And starting at forward, 00, Chase Sturdy.
So really, all the starters I have are on the same team.
There you go.
And now on the home side of the scoreboard, here are the non-starters for Team Coley. Number 2. Yeah, I'll give you some music.
DeAntre Harris. Start right off the bat, but so
Nick Harris. Number 5, Dominic Jones. Number 12, Patrick Rucker. Number 12, Alex Bonner. Number 11, Marty Little. Number 14, Ralph Williams. Number 32, Lou S. Number 41, Jared Cooper. And number 1, Paige Shaw. And now here are the starters for Team Coley. Starting at guard, number 8, Chris Cromartie. Starting at guard, number 13, Moog. Starting at guard, number 3, Dominic Williams. Starting at 4, number 25, Sasha. And starting at center, number 77, Travis Shaw.
And as we are gathering our starters, are you squared away there now, boss?
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Nope.
Well,
Because everybody they have starting, I've got 5. We're going to go from there, and we are going to work our way through this. And yeah, we got it.
sometimes we just got to elaborate, right?
Stop, collaborate, and listen.
There you go.
But I do know down in the box to tip off is big number 77. That is Travis Charles. Saw him down at the scorer's table, and holy mercy. Well, I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, even number 13 out there, Leighton McGovern from the South Atlanta Crows, that was on my team today. I mean, from a distance, you're like, okay, 6'3". Yeah, he's built together pretty good. And number 25 down there in white as well, Alexander Vishnevsky, OV, I think goes by Sasha.
We deemed him OV. No doubt about that, because he's got a really intricate name there.
Yeah, you kind of have the Swedish version of Alexander. It's Alexander, and
Nice.
But we get through it. But real nice gentleman. But I really got tired of playing him on the court today because every time he got the ball, I mean, it was a grip and rip over there on the gold team, and every time he touched the ball, it was just Drano.
Right.
But I do know Sasha DeRosa out there in the full beard, number 28. He was out there with the Providence Pirates. He was part of that Elite 8 team that rolled through here when the Providence Pirates got defeated. Here's the tip-off with Leighton McGovern out there. They get the ball on the tip, but it goes to the white team, which would be Team Coley. There's a 3-ball put up. That's Swavey. Swavey gravy. Or actually, I'm sorry, that's Mook. That's Mook in 13 out there. He knocks down the 3 to get everything rolling. Because Mook and Swavey have identical look to them. So it is 3-2. I believe that was Monty Burney from the Clarksville Phoenix that went in there in the blue. Spin move down low. That is Winters, and they. So that was Jones that knocked down the 3. Dominic Jones from the Garden State Warriors. 6-2 for Team Blue. Another 3. There's DeRosa, D-Rose.
Our 3-point champion today for the ABA 3-point contest.
Makes that a 6-5 ball game. Here's Sasha, kicks it out far side. Travis Charles, big man, puts it down on the floor, kicks it back out to Sasha. OV, bingo. Yeah, he hasn't lost any from early this morning. That is 0 out there. That would be Chase Sturdy. Sturdy doing the dirty work out there. That's a long. Wow. Dominic Jones just dialing it up for the Garden State Warriors out there. Way to represent for the GWS. Here's McGovern. Just a little too short on that one. Boy, I tell you what, this has just been a fun-filled weekend. And I got to tell you, the ABA rolling through, doing it up. Had the Elite 8. Here comes DeRosa. He's going to go off the squaring in. He's just – that guy there is just a point maker and a shot taker. Flip pass all the way behind the back intended for Mook. went out of bounds. This is, I mean, you could definitely tell the step up and play from the Celebrity All-Star game early this morning.
Oh yeah, they're not playing here tonight. This is the recap or the cap off of the this weekend for these guys. Most of these guys.
Yeah. There's Sasha here, picks up a loose ball. McGovern give him a little rub on the way by. People trying to conserve energy down there at the end, and hopefully they don't unplug us once again. Mr. Hallbrook may want to keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
They're right down there by the plug.
Yeah.
And
game one, we had
a power outage.
Little power outage.
Little
down
did we
for
know.
5 minutes.
Little did we know somebody just flipped the on-off on the power strip down there. DeRosa comes back up with the loose ball. He's going to pop a three. Boy, oh boy, I'm telling you right now. D-Rose has 8 of the 12 out there. Here comes Dominic Jones on the other side. He's going to go off the square and in, not to be outdone. D-Rose back up again. Hasn't met a 3-ball he didn't like. Travis Charles down there throwing a big paw up there. He gets the rebound. Comes back up court. There's 8:26 left to go. The opening frame. Ball put back in there by Cromartie. He was from the Atlanta Aliens, who were also part of that Elite 8 group. DeRosa, he must be feeling it like somebody. And I saw him last night, or I guess it was afternoon. Game ended around 4. Either, I mean, the days and hours are just kind of running together.
Yeah.
But I passed him on the way out and, told him who I was because I was like, Dave DeRosa, and he was like, oh, hey. Wanted to pass along that we were doing an excellent job up here, as a number of the guys have seen us and seen what we were doing, not just through the tournament time here for the ABA, but through the season as well, and they wanted to pass along some glad tidings to us. So we're going to take a break and step aside with 7:39. This is ABA All-Star action right now on Livestream STL.
Hey friends, Chef Andy here. Got a delicious, super easy, super tasty quiche for you today. It is so delicious, you're gonna love it, and it's vegetarian. I just added in a boatload of cheeses, some spinach, some Impossible Italian sausage, and added that into my pie crust, seasoned up some eggs, and then I had to add in the juice, the original juice hot sauce, now available on the website. Add that straight into the eggs. Then add in your cream, which just makes it super creamy, super delicious. Pour it into your pie crust, bake that thing off, and you have something that is super easy, super tasty, super cheesy. Want the recipe? Hit me up. Want the hot sauce? Hit me up. Have a great one. Bye-bye.
Chef Andy has been with us through this entire ABA championship weekend, and that is CHEF-ANDI.com. Got that 314 juice to the line from the Atlanta Aliens. That should be Christopher Cromartie. Gets one, misses another. Throw in down underneath, back up. Here comes McGovern. Skies through there and lays one in off the bucket and in. From the South Atlanta Crows. That three was a little bit short, ripped out by Cromartie. I mean, I'm telling you right now, just watching the dish and the dash, and what I was getting at earlier, though, is the play in that celebrity game, and you see now in the All-Star game, just I guess that's what All-Stars do. They've got their own continuity to them and their own level of understanding. I mean, guys that haven't played with each other, there's no-look passes behind the back going through, and again, seeing some of that firsthand today, I was just like, oh, okay.
Get your head swimming, though.
This is just in another gear. But again, when that was in and out there by Dominique Jones. You know, I mean, when the last time you shot a ball was about, 30, 35 years ago. I mean, as they say, the game does pass by you, to a point, and there's a timeout
Wholesale
taken.
change.
We might as well take another break as well.
I think it's just a wholesale change.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Again, on the fly, here we go. So, yeah, mass exodus, in come, out go. And let's see what we can do here. Number 30 in blue, I know one of them. That is Armani Shorter from the Southland Saints. Robust 6'7". And also out there is Jalen Kelso with the ball right now from the Music City Jazz. Only one representing today, as a couple others were invited, but he's the only one that was making the trip. Marty Liddell out there in white. Come through the paint, off the rim. That was Alex Bonner, number 12, out there in white. Kelso feeds it out across there to another number 5 that I don't. Mr. Mysterio.
Max Power.
DeRosa.
We'll tell you the
Shot
story
from the
about
corner.
that. We'll tell you the
Well,
sto-
you know what's
story.
funny is before you get to that, I had opened up. Well, when I was going through my medicine cabinet looking for 1,200 pills of ibuprofen, I saw a canister of Max Freeze, and I immediately went to the Max Power reference, and I was like, that must be his brother. There was Max Freeze, Max Power, and
Right.
couldn't get enough of it. Alex Bonner, number 12. Older Marty Liddell, bang! Chatted with Marty Liddell today before the celebrity game. Well, actually, it was during the celebrity game because, I wasn't needed as much. So Marty, he had popped into town there, and down there on the sideline there, was chatting with him and said, "Hey, Marty," and and a lot of these guys coming in town. I mean, you know why they're playing.
Right.
It's because they're not in the championship game.
Yeah.
And I said, normally under other circumstances. He was like, yeah. And I said, I've been watching Cam Campbell out here for the Lions. And I said,
nice
you two guys separated at birth.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You could give them a tight window of 2 feet or 2 inches to work with, or 202 feet 2 inches, and they will find a way to sink the ball through. 24-21 is the score. That would be for the home team, which is the white team.
Correct.
Also known as Team Coley as well. Mr. Ray, you have any insight as to the Team Coley name? I do not. It's not a set-up trivia question. I didn't know if there was.
I do not know either.
Because I thought maybe Team Presley would be like, Elvis, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Could be something else too, but I didn't know if you had any exclusive info as to the how and what and all that.
I do not.
Okie dokie. On we go. Armani Shorter out there, number 30. Number 21, John Riles. That was a hard hit on the deck by Kelso. So now I think we have a timeout on the floor, Mr. Ray.
There we go.
And we're going to step aside with 3:44 left to go. ABA All-Star Game today. Coverage right here on Livestream STL.
Yeah. This is it right here. This defines me. Turn my mic up. Let's do it. Spirit of Marcus Garvey, Football Muhammad, Mega Evans, and Bob Marley. I'm God body. The scripture says the laws inside me. Show love, I was hugged by the arms of Gandhi. Gave me my strength. You could tell somebody raised me with sense. We all need something to help us do our daily events. Bear with me, the toughest niggas tear quickly. No lie, Pop still crying, he near 50. Freedom or death, I give niggas a reason to sweat. It's no test, verbally it's like I'm seen as the best. Who wanna try me? Sent to express grace, separate the weaker niggas is the less weight. Fuck how y'all feel.
So out here in white at the free throw box. We have two 12s in white out there. One of them is Patrick Rucker from the Southland Saints, and the other one is Alex Bonner. But at the lines, Kelso makes it a 26-25 ball game as he sinks one through the bottom of the canister. Shout out Dr. Steve back down there doing the Music City Jazz. Kept me in the loop with all the goings-ons with the Music City Jazz throughout the year, so thank you to him and Mr. Kelso in town. He was part of the celebrity game this morning too, saw him, and once again, as I said, he was one of the ones that was just like, you know, you guys do a great job as well too, so.
Yeah, we appreciate
Again,
that.
a number of the guys just passing along all kinds of glad tidings to us, and so that's good to hear.
Absolutely.
Marty Liddell down there on the floor again, working hard as always. 3 ball put up there by, that was Pace Shaw wearing the number 1 in white. Kelso goes through. Marty Liddell rebound. That looks like that's gonna be Rucker from the Southland Saints. Patrick Rucker. Long range ball put up. Nope. And looks like a little substitution coming in, coming out. Dominic Jones coming back in. Coop out there from the Missouri Capitals, wearing number 41, Jared Cooper. Goes by Coop. That's another one of the fun things that the ABA just didn't lose was I like, you know, the use of the nicknames. I love that. Just, you know, Coop, Marty. T. Goods, classic stuff.
No doubt.
But I mean, I guess of note, there are no St. Louis Spirit representatives.
No, except for the coach.
But I do not see him in sight.
I don't see him today. He was here for the Celebrity All-Star
Well, I
game.
know because he was on my team. He was on red.
Here it is. Here's the answer. He must be listening. He must be listening down there. Ralph Presley, Chris Coley, our deceased ABA executives, and the teams are named after in their honor. We appreciate that, Damon. Thanks you for the text.
Boom goes the cannon. Squared off against him today. He was in team gold and told Trey, I'm like, hey, when I sub in, that's who I need to be on. This old man I can't be out there on them young bucks out there. Come on, come on. Should be shorter out there at the line. Whoop. So that is 33-26, 26 points for the blue team, which is Team Presley. And knocks that one through. So 32 in white is one I do not have. Dominique Jones, Garden State Warriors once again, back in and out and through. Have him unofficially at 10 already. Should be a little foul there on the way up. Jay Farrow out there from the Ohio Bruins in blue with the headband on. Looks like a sub out there with the aforementioned Farrow coming out, and that looks like number 8 out there, which might be Cromartie once again. Or actually, my bad, that is Chris Winters from the Southland Saints in blue wearing number 8. And in white out there is number 8, Christopher Cromartie from the Atlanta Aliens, because he's got the offset shoe colors out there. He's got like a fluorescent orangish one, if you will, and a fluorescent bluish one.
32 in white is Lewis Stallworth.
So that must have been the Lewis S.
There you go.
There you go. And he's going to the line. Coop out there in white as well. Knocks that one through. 37-29 with a $140 left to go here. That goes off the square and in. I think he said that guy's name was DeShaw, wearing number 8. So I think it must be another 2 players wearing number 8 in blue. Cromartie flips it back out to Coop.
Oh.
I don't know how he saw him, but
Right?
here I am asking those kinds of questions. I mean, he knew. Finds Coop. So I'm going to have to go home and have a conversation with Mom, you know, when she says, you know, that, you know, the moms have the eyes in the back of their head. Well, I'm telling you right now, there's a number of these ABA guys, they fit the bill. Here's Coop. He's going to stop short from 12. That bangs out. Back comes up to Shaw. Being guarded by Coop. Bounce pass all the way across. Rebound taken by Cromartie. A bunch of headbands out there. They must have seen me playing today. Mr. Jones once again, Dominique Jones, and that ball's put back in. Coop is now a 41-31 ball game, and that was 2 in blue, which that must have been Swavey. Bucket there to end the quarter, and the score 43-34. So that would be the home team in white, Team Coley, 43, Team Blue, Team Presley, the visitors, 34. We're back for another 12 minutes of ABA All-Star action right here on Livestream STL.
A rebel took to the streets. He recruited others to join him. They quit their jobs, left their families, and swore allegiance to him. They roamed the hood, challenged authority, and made a lot of people uneasy. Community leaders feared them. Religious leaders abhorred them. Law enforcement labeled them outlaws. We have to shut them down, they said. Get them off the streets. Protect our communities from these troublemakers. But they weren't part of a gang spreading hate and terror. They were spreading love.
Matt Bates and Ray Hallbrook back here with you for ABA All-Star action. 3-ball put up off the rim. Coop with a tip over to Jones. Jones down low, off the square and in for Stallworth. Should be 3 on the day for him. Team Blue back up the court here. Transition like nobody's business, off the square and in. Should be David Blanks. And it is. Another free 2 bucket right there for Lewis Stallworth. Blanks comes back up wearing the white headband. Being guarded by Jones. He's going to stop. He's feeling it. Well, it's either him or Riles, because there's a 21 David Blanks from the Akron Aviators and a 21 that is John Riles from the Bennington Martins. Oh. "3D lights on." I think everybody on the floor knows what that means, but if you're tuning in to the ABA for the first time now, so if he goes to the square and in like that instead of 2. That becomes a 3 for Mr. Jones, that red light on, because of a turnover in your own end. So Team Presley out there in blue, there's a 3 ball. 3 ball by DeShaw. Here comes Cromartie down on the far side. Tries to go up, looks like a call's gonna be called down there on the floor in the act of shooting. Should send Cromartie out there to the charity stripe.
He's having a good time out there.
Cromartie knocks that one down and through, and once again another round out of player changes out here. Figure out who's out there. I know McGovern's out there wearing lucky 13. Again, teammate. What's up? What's up? Sturdy out there in blue. Chase Sturdy wearing 00. Coops out there in white. Dominic Jones out there in white wearing number 5. DeRosa on the far side. Who's got the better beard, Liddell or DeRosa?
I don't know, but they're both really, really sweet. me having the beard too, I wish I could grow it like that. It just gets too itchy.
3 ball put up. McGovern says, I'm back off and running. That goes right off the square and in. Nice blocking. That should be a 3D light. And it is. Kick it back out. McGovern says, I'll take that. And goes back in, back out, off the rim once again. He misses everything. Red light does go off. Coop. Dominic Jones now. Ball's tipped over to him. Long range 3 off the glass. Stallworth coming through, but it is put back in by Dominique Williams, wearing number 3 from the Naptown Pros. Off the square and in, that should be Chase Sturdy. And it is now 54-47. Long range 3. I mean, really kind of in and out on that one. That got more of the rim and the bucket that I thought it would. McGovern coming right back.
That was way out.
Okay, so you've seen about a quarter, 1 full quarter already, and about a quarter of another one. Was this about the way you thought the games were going to go back and forth like this?
Yeah, I think so. You know, I mean, it's
and they're
having so much fun because there's nothing riding on this. So I mean, they're just out there playing for the love of the game today.
So it looks like McGovern is going to go to the line. The Governor, once again from the Southtown Crows. Because see, like with the Crows, you could do like a caw like that. Right. But if you do a caw back here, that's a battle hawk.
That's a battle hawk.
That's a battle hawk. That's a no-no.
I wouldn't necessarily say it's a no-no. It's just,
well, I mean, you know,
frowned upon.
Yes, there you go.
In this establishment.
Frowned upon. Up the near side by us comes number 1 in white. That should be Pace Shaw. Sasha in the game. Alexander Vishnevsky from the Chicago
3D
Rebels.
Light.
Off the rim and out. So that'll shut off the light, albeit ephemeral, is the moment. Drive through, behind the back pass out to D. Rose. Goes off the bucket. Big Charles. Bounce pass down low. He's went to put it back in. DeRosa picks it up. Ball got tipped out. Sasha's going to just stop. He's going to drop. And it doesn't. Goes off the rim. DeRosa gets the rebound. Being guarded by Alexander. Up it goes. Back off the square and in. That should be number 30 in blue, which was shorter. Give him another 2. Might have been Mook out there in white. McGovern with a dunk. Missed that from him today. Boy, here comes the action. Fast and furious. Back up we come. That is number 77 in your program, Travis Charles. The big man, DeRosa, coming right back. Dishes out. Quickly back out. McGovern says, I think I got this, and he does. Just telling you, teammate to teammate. He's feeling it now, and he's going to want the ball. Sasha hits the deck.
Oops.
Alexander Vishnevsky, OV. Sasha, take your pick. That's going to be on Sturdy. And with 6:50, looks like that's going to be a TV or media timeout. With the score 58-56, we got a nail biter now, Mr. Ray. ABA All-Star Basketball Live Stream STL.
For a getaway that gets you to all the things you love, there's only one place to go. It's Missouri, where there's something for every traveler. Whether you're the outdoor type, the sit back and relax type, or the get up and go type, you're the Missouri type. So I have just one question. What's your MO? Find yours at visitmo.com.
That ball goes in and out, and Shorter grabs the ball. It's one of those ultimate ironies. Your name's Shorter and you're 6'7".
Right.
So I guess you're just shorter than 7 foot.
Like being named Tiny.
Well, I mean, it would be more apropos for me.
Right.
You know, like if I was out there and my last name was Shorter, that would make sense. All right, who's going to the line to shoot in blue out here? Trying to see what the number is. Is that, yeah, that's Monty Bernie, I believe. Yes, it is. Bernie from the Clarksville Phoenix. Pace Shaw. Speaking of pace, pace has picked up even more so.
It has.
And to the line goes the aforementioned Pace Shaw. 6:24 left to go until a halftime. And I figured at some point that was going to be a thing as Shaw was at the line. He was on the wrong one. They had to blow it dead to say, hey, you know, and there's 25 lines out here on the court.
That's happened a couple times.
It's the blue one that you're supposed to use. Oh, okay. That's one of the, I don't want to call it, I guess, deficiencies of playing on a multi-sport court.
Right.
Is all the lines for volleyball, all the lines and arcs for basketball. But still, once again, a very nice field house, Joe Ellen Stringer court. Here's a pass over to McGovern. He's going to go reverse off the glass and in. The Governor has 9. 61-60 the score. Number 14 in white there. That's Ralph William, goes in and out, behind the back, over and across. Good night. DeRosa. Boy, I tell you what, you get him and McGovern going. This is
end-to-end action, guys.
Trying to hear that name on the 13 in the headband out there, and
White.
yes, I think it's Mook, but because that's the only 13 in white I have. But and Pace Shaw goes up and in, and we've got an injury out there in blue on Chase Sturdy. I'm going to tell you right now that it's the opposite knee that I have, but the way he banged that, I'm like, yeah. Now I know why some of those guys wore knee pads.
Right.
Because I can tell you right now, this guy, I'm not the most fleet of feet, not the most adept, not the most skillful, but I can tell you right now, I've got some kind of pain right now after banging it off the deck as well earlier today. Exactly 5 minutes left to go until the halftime. That is number 5. That's Fudge. Tosses it back over, rebound, collected once again. Believe that's Mook. Going to give it over to Ralph William out there, number 14. He's going to cut through everybody. Kelso out there in blue gives it down to the big man Charles. He waits for everybody to pass through, and up and in goes T-Ravs. Power move through the middle, but nope. Comes right back, hit a slick spot out there, did number 1 Pace Shaw. He goes off the square and in, another one for Pace Shaw. So the home team in white with now 72 have extended a 10-point lead at 72-62.
Takes about 8.5 seconds to score 10 points.
Kelso with a turnover back there. Charles gets it up. Over to Pace Shaw. Up and in we go. I was going to say that stylus on your little instrument over there. That sucker's got to be burning.
It's on fire right now.
And a media timeout. Well, that sounds like a good time for us to step aside as well with the ABA All-Star Game right here on Livestream STL.
I am Rashana Johnson. I am the owner of the Glam Bar in Burlington, New Jersey. The biggest misconception with the Glam Bar is that GLAM stands for glamorous. GLAM stands for give, love, achieve, and motivate. The sole purpose of the Glam Bar is to make sure everybody eats. If we don't look out for each other, who will? The twist with the Glam Bar, besides other boutique beauty supply stores, is that we actually offer services. So there's a makeup artist company, not just makeup artists that work for the Glam Bar. These are their own companies, so they're their own entity. This is for the whole town, the whole county, for us to be able to help each other.
Colors we coming all shades mocha black. Except where I'm at and not fight me on it. Emotional stares like I might be wanted.
Xavier Boyd with the throw in, gives it down to number 5. That should have been Fudge. Fudge with a deuce. Marty Liddell out there. Again, stop, pops, knocks down a 3 by Marty Liddell.
I think they're bound and determined to hit 100 by the halftime.
But, I mean, separated birth, what do you think, Marty Liddell and Cam Campbell?
Agreed.
I mean, it's just uncanny, their ability to just stop anywhere on the court, and they make – and that's the other thing, too, is just every shot just looks effortless. You know, and truthfully, it's good to see some of these guys back here again. I mean, covering the Capitals like we did, and I know I had limited duty on that coverage, but, good guys like that, like Marty Liddell, Pep Stancil, Jared Cooper. Great guys up and down the lineup out there, and good to see some of these guys back into town.
Absolutely.
Foul on Kelso. Well, no, there can't be a foul on Kelso because Kelso's in blue and blue has the ball. So there's that. That's probably 12 in white, which would have been Rucker. But yeah, 12 in blue out there. That is Jalen Kelso from the Music City Jazz. I remember him quite well. Here's another shot in white. That is number 12. That was the aforementioned Patrick Rucker. Mook. Okay, so Mook must be wearing number 12.
13. Sorry. That's what I meant to try to tell you.
Oh.
Without having to say it across the airwaves. So
I got you. I have been corrected before.
we were very successful in that.
Out goes the ball, and ref's like, okay, nobody's going to get it. He goes, did you see that? He looked around. Yeah, nobody went to help him.
I'll get it.
Don't mind me. 2:03 left to go until halftime. 77-64. That is Team Coley and White, the home team. They are up. Whoop. Thought they had the ball. They didn't. Down low, Kelso. He's going to drive now. He's going to go off the square and in, and he's going to get the bucket and the bruise. To the line goes Jalen Kelso. Going to go to the line to finish the and one. And he finishes it off, does Mr. Kelso. Back up the floor, Dominic Jones. He's been a busy man this half from the Garden State Warriors. Have him at 13 already. Bang, off goes Lewis Stallworth. Kelso receiving the throw in with 1:30. Stallworth trying to guard Kelso. Kelso tried to get by him, couldn't blow by him on the outside. Pass out there on the far side to Fudge. After knocking in all those buckets, Dominic Jones decided to get a little foul. His first on the day. Kelso with the ball on the throw in. Liddell with a tip. They get the ball up. Stallworth goes up. Number 12, looks like that might be Rucker again as he went up, and ball was rejected out, so no foul. Just ball will go to the white team, which is Team Coley. Pass down low, that's intercepted. Loose change picked up by Kelso. Once again, he's going to drive through. Stop short of the baseline, kick back out. Big man Cromartie down low with 45 seconds left to go. Chris Winters from the Southland Saints out there in blue. You know, and for the people watching this, I mean, when these all-star selections were made, it wasn't just, a bunch of run and gun. I mean, there's some big beef on the bun out here as Stallworth goes through, and you can see the athleticism of all these involved today. Kelso once again coming back up the floor. 28 seconds left to go. He's just moving in and out from everybody. Ball skills of Kelso. And big ball put back in there by, should be Chris Winters. Dominic Jones with another one. 81-69. I mean, look out. Kelso, that goes off. Liddell says, I'll help you up as well, too. Looks like John Riles out there, R-Y-A-L-S from the Bennington Martins. Kelso's going to go to the line once again. Should be shooting two. 2.6 seconds left to go. Knocks that one through. Tightens it up to 81-70. 81-71.
Foul on 3 there, so he gets 3 shots.
Read my mind, Mr. Ray. And in that one falls. shot put up to end it. Does go off the canister and out, but it's a 9-point lead for the team in white, which is Team Coley, the home team, and the blue team, Team Presley, the visitors, have 72. This is the halftime show. 15 minutes back with the ABA All-Star action on Livestream STL.
What you guys do for Jefferson County sports, it doesn't go unnoticed by the coaches in all sports.
Yeah,
all
I appreciate
sports.
that.
You know, I have a lot of friends that are head, basketball coaches, and I've been, of course, around Jefferson County all my life and followed all kinds of sports, even before I got into the coaching. So what you guys do to help promote it with the kids is unbelievable, and we appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
For you guys to take your time and what you do is awesome. Just
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, we try, we work hard, and we think they deserve it. The kids deserve to be able to be seen, and if we can turn out kids in the community to better them, get them in college, and make them a better citizen, that's the key.
Welcome to Abigail TV, the network that brings you the best in entertainment, sports, and more. And if you're a sports fan, over 100 professional basketball teams will keep you on the edge of your seat. And if you watch from home, download our app on your Roku device, and you'll be able to watch anything from gospel to jazz, to country, to hip-hop, from indie to AI artists. We've got something for everyone who loves music. And for our seniors, we offer a variety of programs to cater to your interests and passions. Our city channels will bring you the latest news and information about communities you care about. And for our outdoor enthusiasts, Hook TV is your go-to destination for biking and hiking and more. Our motorsports channel is sure to thrill you with high-speed action. And for those interested in finding their dream home and exploring beautiful properties, our real estate channel is a must-watch. So why wait? Join the Abigail TV community and start enjoying the best in entertainment, sports, and more. Abigail TV.
A rebel took to the streets. He recruited others to join him. They quit their jobs, left their families, and swore allegiance to him. They roamed the hood, challenged authority, and made a lot of people uneasy. Community leaders feared them. Religious leaders abhorred them. Law enforcement labeled them outlaws. We have to shut them down, they said. Get them off the streets. Protect our communities from these troublemakers. But they weren't part of a gang spreading hate and terror. They were spreading love.
Yeah, this is it right here. This defines me. Turn my mic up. Let's do it. Spirit of Marcus Garvey, Fawad Muhammad, Mega Evans, and Bob Marley. I'm God body. The scripture says Allah's inside me. Show love, I was hugged by the arms of Gandhi. Gave me my strength. You could tell somebody raised me with sense. We all need something to help us do our daily events. Bear with me. The toughest niggas tear quickly. No lie, Pop still dry and he near 50. Freedom or death. I give niggas a reason to sweat. It's no test. Verbal is like I'm seen as the best. Who wanna try me? Sent to express grace. Separate the weaker niggas is the less weight. Fuck how y'all feel.
There was this controversial figure. Everywhere he went, people challenged him. They questioned his ideology, trolled him, called him ugly names. But he never took the bait, never raised his voice, refused to retaliate, because he believed he could change the world by turning the other cheek.
For a getaway that gets you to all the things you love, there's only one place to go. It's Missouri, where there's something for every traveler. Whether you're the outdoor type, the sit back and relax type, or the get up and go type, you're the Missouri type. So, I have just one question. What's your MO? Find yours at visitmo.com.
Hey fam, ready for some lunch? Well, let's go. Look at this beautiful lion's mane mushroom that I found. I pan-seared it off in a dry pan to remove a lot of that moisture out. And once it was at the level that I wanted, I added in some butter and I sauteed it to give it that rich, delicious flavor. Then I added in some soy sauce, and you know I had to add a splash of some of my 314 hot honey. Shout out to my St. Louis fam. I let that thicken up a bit, and then I laid it atop some whole grain brown rice. Woo! And I gotta tell you, that joint was good. I topped it off with a little furikake, and I want to tell you, it made the perfect lunch. Well, remember, friends, love, live, and eat well. This is Chef Andy. Bye-bye.
Let Grace Photography STL LLC capture all your special moments from anniversaries, birthdays, church events, graduations, senior portraits, sport events, reunions, weddings, and so much more. Visit us on the web at www.gracephotographystl.com or give us a call at 314-477-4654, where we make memory last a lifetime.
A caring man took a walk. He saw people suffering. Anxiety ran high. Hatred rose. I'll prepare a feast and bring them together, he thought. But some refused to join him. He was heartbroken because he wanted everyone to be filled, not with food and wine, but with compassion.
Abuse knows no boundaries. It could be your mother, your sister, your daughter, your son, or your friend. JADASA, Journey Against Domestic and Sexual Abuse, is fighting this epidemic to eradicate it. We need a shelter facility in North St. Louis County, Missouri, and we need you. Please give to this worthy cause so that we can provide a safe haven as we educate, edify, and empower survivors of domestic and sexual abuse. Hashtag do something. This message is presented to you by This Journey Ministries.
I am Rashana Johnson. I am the owner of the Glam Bar in Burleson, New Jersey. The biggest misconception with the Glam Bar is that glam stands for glamorous. GLAM stands for Give, Love, Achieve, and Motivate. The sole purpose of the GLAM bar is to make sure everybody eats. If we don't look out for each other, who will? The twist with the GLAM bar, besides other boutique beauty supply stores, is that we actually offer services. So there's a makeup artist company, not just makeup artists that work for the GLAM bar. These are their own companies, so they're their own entity. This is for the whole town, the whole county, for us to be able to help each other.
Colors, we come in all shades mocha black. Except where I'm at and not fight me on it. Emotional stares like I might be wanted.
What makes for a great vacation depends on who you ask. Are you looking to get away or bring everyone together? Do you want to get outside and play? Or see a play at the plate? Do you want to feed your soul or stuff your face? Fortunately, however you operate, I've got you covered. The name's Missouri, but you can call me Mo. And I have just one question. What's your MO?
Hey friends, Chef Andy here. Got a delicious, super easy, super tasty quiche for you today. It is so delicious, you're gonna love it, and it's vegetarian. I just added in a boatload of cheeses, some spinach, some Impossible Italian sausage, and added that into my pie crust, seasoned up some eggs, and then I had to add in the juice, the original juice hot sauce, now available on the website. Add that straight into the eggs, then add in your cream, which just makes it super creamy, super delicious. Pour it into your pie crust, bake that thing off, and you have something that is super easy, super tasty, super cheesy. Want the recipe? Hit me up. Want the hot sauce? Hit me up. Have a great one. Bye-bye.
What you guys do for Jefferson County sports, it doesn't go unnoticed by the coaches in all sports.
Yeah,
all
I appreciate
sports.
that.
You know, I have a lot of friends that are head, basketball coaches, and I've been, of course, around Jefferson County all my life and followed all kinds of sports, even before I got into the coaching. So what you guys do to help promote it with the kids is unbelievable, and we appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
For you guys to take your time and what you do is awesome. Just
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, we try, we work hard, and we think they deserve it. The kids deserve to be able to be seen, and if we can turn out kids in the community to better them, get them in college, and make them a better citizen, that's the key. We're to come back here. We've seen a little bit of some dunk contests going on here. Kind of an impromptu dunk contest.
And I believe that is Fudge that's out there. McGovern went before him and put on a clinic. Did Leighton McGovern from the South Atlanta Crows. Again, my teammate today in the Celebrity All-Star game. And so he did one where he threw the ball about to the free throw line, grabbed it, did a one-handed dunk, but then had a teammate out there that, if you can get a shot of the backboard on one of those cameras, that orange padding on it, he had one teammate throw it off of that. He catches, that was that last one that he did.
Wow.
Where he caught it off that padding and then just bear pawed it straight down through the bucket. And
wow.
So, yeah, a makeshift little dunk contest, if you will. And I don't know if that was supposed to happen or if they just decided to do that on the whim, but McGovern went through all that in my book.
Yeah.
Good night.
Let's update on some stats here as well while
we got it.
here.
Yes. While we got a little bit of time here for Team Coley, that would be the home team in white. Dominic Jones with 31, OV, Sasha with 8, Travis Charles with 6, Coop with 8, Marty Liddell with 6, Cromartie with 19, Patrick Rucker with 7, Dominique Williams with 5, Pace Shaw with 26, Mook with 14, and Lewis Stallworth with 8. For the visiting blue team, Team Presley, Monty Burney with 6, Chris Winters with 6, Jalen Kelso from the Music City Jazz with 14, DeRosa with 16, McGovern with 13, Fudge with 4, Xavier Boyd with 3, Shorter with 14, Sturdy with 9, Swavey with 3, DeShaw with 5, and Blanks with 6. Now, I would pose it to you, Mr. Ray, listening to all those numbers. If you're on the coaching side, 81-72 at the half. I guess on paper that's the way the ABA was wanting to be drawn up to a point.
Right.
Because right now you've got the potential to have a 162-point game, at least right now for the winning team, and 140, 150-ish plus.
Right.
So, yeah, you've got the potential to see about 300 points in one game right here, which –
are you not entertained, right? Well,
wow.
And that is what they're trying to bring to this, is the entertainment factor. And, if you don't have at least a little bit of entertainment, it just doesn't become a good product. So, I think that's the thing that they're trying to strive for every game when you come to an ABA game, like not just here, but at every hometown ABA team's place. So, for the most part, if you keep that in the forefront and
right.
and hey, this is what we're here for. Find some ways to get infiltrated in your community, and those usually add up to good things.
And with the other products that were going on today with the high school kids,
sure,
6th, 7th, 8th, was that right, or 7th, 8th, 9th?
We had 7th and 8th yesterday.
Okay,
and then high school today.
So if you could have had like a little workaround with that, to where say some of those students stick around, the ones that are getting ready to play could kind of see this action,
right,
to get a taste of, there is college life here that,
sure,
and credit to CB Walker for wanting to put, that byproduct, side product together too, because, how many kids, 8th, 9th grade, 10th, 11th, 12th are playing on a college campus.
Right.
So to get that experience to add as a recruiting tool, right. I like that, but the intertwining though of the ABA could be here's a growth model in Jefferson College. But also, hey, by the way, there is another product that is here, and to see where you could expand to, holy mackerel.
Exactly.
And again, because once again, professional basketball, not here
right.
in the state of Missouri.
Not in Missouri,
and Missouri's got
Hasn't
3
been for
professional
years.
basketball teams.
Yep.
We got Excelsior Springs, but I think they had folded. But they're looking to
Possibly
another
revive
team.
themselves.
But Damon Cannon's got another one out there in Moberly with the Missouri Capitals, and the other one here in St. Louis with the St. Louis Spirit. So, there is professional basketball to be had and to be found. And if you wanted to get a taste of it, like today, this All-Star game you would have more than a mouthful.
Well, and we're talking. We've been talking throughout the season as well. There will be new teams coming in next season as well. My little gripe, if you want to give me a gripe, let's have a standard, okay? Let's make sure that we're going to put a good product together. Because if you can't put a good product together, it does not help the league at all.
Right. Well, and this is the largest professional organization in the U.S.
Absolutely.
With over 150 teams and another
it's crazy
bunch. Because if you go out to the website, things like therealaba.com, and that's where a lot of us will get our stats, information, things like that,
right.
that when you go out there, almost like every other week, there's here's a new team going to be added, a new team going to be added.
Right.
So we are getting ready to get back up and running once again, as it is 81-72, 81 for the home team in white. That is Team Coley. And the blue team, Team Presley, the visiting team, with 72. Matt Bates and Ray Hallbrook here with you, and the AB action rolls on as later tonight we have the championship game at 7:30 between the Indiana Lions and the Burning River Buckets from Willoughby, Ohio. Both these teams punched their ticket to get to the final, but that coverage is exclusive only on Livestream STL through the courtesy of the TKDS Sports app. The Final 8 on Thursday, the Final 4 on Friday, and the championship tonight. But along the way, the ABA Celebrity All-Star Game was this morning. Now we have the ABA All-Star Game, as some of the players that were involved with that, as I've mentioned through the stream here, the streamcast, played in that as well. And one of them right now, Sasha up top, played against him today. He did nothing but just find the bottom of the net every time he touched the ball, just like that, with big number 77. That was Travis Charles with another 2. Long range ball put up. Sasha grabs the rebound there. Up he comes Oleksandr Vishnevsky down in the corner, gives it to Charles. Not a bad idea either. He's going to go up. Big man with a bucket and a bruise. And of note, one of the gentlemen not here that was on the original roster, CJ Bobbitt from the Texas Seraphim, that was scheduled to appear in this, was part of that Final 8 group that came through from the Texas Seraphim. He just got signed to the Australia Top Tier League.
Yeah, we heard about that. That was awesome.
86-72 is now the score. And the blue team, the visitors, Team Presley. Shot put up, long range 3. Rebound taken. That was Shorter that had put that ball up. Coop, give him 2 more, give him 10 on the day, 86-74. Ball goes out of bounds. McGovern, the governor, throws the biscuit in, far side. That is number 1 over there, should be Monty Burney. Sasha with another rebound behind the back. Smooth as silk. International player. Drains another 3. Super easy, super cheesy. He just knocks down another one. Give him 11 on the day. From the Chicago Rebels. Here's DeRosa. He's going to test it. It goes up off the back, clanks off all the other metal behind there. So that will be a throw in for Team White. Team Coley. Little shake and bake, out and through. Goes Mook. No. McGovern says it went off of Sasha. Sasha says, well, I guess so. Those two did battle today in our last game with Team Red and Team Gold. Three ball. Good Lord. That was Monty Burney, I believe, from the Clarksville Phoenix. Saw him a time or two as they played the Spirits and the Capitals. McGovern, about 5-6 steps, gets back up, hits the deck once again. Sasha says, I'll help you up too. So does DeRosa. That'll send McGovern to the line. Governor goes high off the back iron, and it falls right on through for him. Why wouldn't it? 9:49 left to go in the third. 89-78, 89-79 as the McGovernor puts down another one. Give him 15 on the day. Back up comes Sasha. Down to Cromartie. I mean, did you see that backdoor pass to Charles? If not, rewind it, take a look at it when you get home tonight, Ray.
I will.
Holy shamoli. McGovern from about midfield. That goes in and out. He was just short of the Viking logo. Sasha puts down another one. 10 on the day for Sasha. Here comes DeRosa. D-Rose being guarded out there by Dominic Jones. Once again, Jones had 31 in the half. Monty Burney catching fire over there. Look out because the bucket is burning 93-82.
Great segue for the Burning Buckets.
That indeed.
Burning River Buckets will be taking on the Indiana Lions here at 7:30 tonight for the ABA Championship, the granddaddy of them all.
Burney with another one. DeRosa gets that rebound. And again from Willoughby, Ohio. And Indiana Lions from Danville, Indiana. We had all kinds of the country represented this weekend, Mr. Ray.
Yeah.
As we had the Providence Pirates from Providence, Rhode Island out here. We had Universal City, Texas. We had Stockton, California. Atlanta, got Indiana as well. Here's Jones, kicks back out to Sasha. Telegraphed that one a little too much. That is Xavier Boyd. Gonna go through and knock it through the bucket. 93-84. Shorter grabs the rebound. That should be a 3D light. Cromartie grabs that ball, being guarded by DeRosa. Kick back out. Jones, give him 4 on that one. This guy from the Garden State Warriors. So the Garden State is New Jersey. So that was a nice flight into town. Bounce pass to Sasha, up and lays her into the bucket. Oleksandr Vishnevsky. Looked like Burney went up. He drops another one in. Jones looking for the ball. I mean, the back passes. This guy cannot miss. I mean, a human highlight reel. There's a timeout taken on the floor, 102-86 with the Team Coley team in white with the upper hand in this one. This is the ABA All-Star game right here on Livestream STL.
Hey fam, ready for some lunch? Well, let's go. Look at this beautiful lion's mane mushroom that I found. I pan-seared it off in a dry pan to remove a lot of that moisture out. And once it was at the level that I wanted, I added in some butter and I sauteed it to give it that rich, delicious flavor. Then I added in some soy sauce, and you know I had to add a splash of some of my 314 hot honey. Shout out to my St. Louis fam. I let that thicken up a bit, and then I laid it atop some whole grain brown rice. Woo! And I gotta tell you, that joint was good. I topped it off with a little furikake, and I want to tell you it made the perfect lunch. Well, remember, friends, love, live, and eat well. This is Chef Andy. Bye-bye.
I'm telling you right now, those mushrooms topped with that furikake and that soy sauce. Looks like they're, well, I guess the shot clock wasn't reset, so
now it is.
Just disregard that one. 3 bucket drained over there. I believe that was Ralph William. Welcome to the score sheet. That one just a little short out there. I believe that was DeShaw out there, number 5. I'm sorry, DeShaw's number 8. He has 5. Foul on the play. And just like that, Shaw does pick up the foul as well. That's going to send, it looks like number 14 in white, looks like Ralph William. Once again, one of these all-star games like this, 105 points being put up. It's like, okay, when am I going to get on the score sheet?
Right.
And he does. There's a quick 4 just like that. He's looking for somebody to high-five him through there. Puts up another one, and he drains that one. All of a sudden, quickly, Ralph William with 5 on the afternoon. Kelso gets the ball. Far court, representing the Music City Jazz today. Down and through, off the rim, no. Okay, back up they come. Ralph Williams feeling the hot hand, bangs one off the side. Kelso with the rebound. Gets that up, look out, traffic coming up behind you. Ball kicked back out to Kelso. Downloaded to Shaw. Kelso. Back out, got to get that ball off. There it is, 3 on the shot clock. Hits the canister at least to reset the shot clock. That is Pace Shaw, dishes it back out to William. Coop shoved on the way down. Everybody wanted to help Coop up.
Coop, one of the best, to me, was the best player for the Missouri Capitals this year.
I would, yes. Once again, a lot of talent on that Caps team with him and Liddell, Pep Stancil.
Bobby Jett, guys like that.
But
Bobby Jett was a hot one there. He was really hot early on.
The that very first game where I called the magic marker game, where the jerseys had to be put on with Sharpies, or the numbers had to be put on with Sharpies. He, the jet in that, the fuel in that jet burned rather quickly. He had put about like 6 down in a row.
Right.
But that trifecta out there with Pep Stancil, Coop, and Liddell, I mean, right. I don't know about you, but I would put those 3 up against your best 3.
Sure.
Here's DeShaw coming over the timeline. 4:50 and counting left to go. Pace Shaw grabs the bucket, or the ball, back out. Little shake and bake. Down underneath they go to Mook. Should be another 2 for Mook, and 16 on the day. Because I believe Mook switched teams and jersey numbers because they were trying their best, because, some of these guys, on their respective team would wear say like a 12, and you don't want 5 guys wearing 12 out there. Here's Pace Shaw, flips it down low out to William. Ralph William, they get the ball down and a lay-in. Can't see the number on that masked man as the hair is covering up the number. Oh, that's the other 12 that's out there. That might be Rucker. It's either him or Bonner. There's a turnover. That should be a red light. That goes up and in. So they're going to count it as 2, send him to the line. All of a sudden, expanded out to a 117-93 ball game. Should be Jay Farrow there, number 21, going to the line. Looks like in the process, we're going to step aside. This is ABA All-Star Game on Livestream STL.
What makes for a great vacation depends on who you ask. Are you looking to get away or bring everyone together? Do you want to get outside and play or see a play at the plate? Do you want to feed your soul or stuff your face? Fortunately, however you operate, I've got you covered. The name's Missouri, but you can call me Mo. And I have just one question. What's your MO?
Let Grace Photography STL LLC capture all your special moments, from anniversaries, birthdays, church events, graduations, senior portraits, sporting events, reunions, weddings, and so much more. Visit us on the web at www.gracephotographystl.com or give us a call at 314-477-4654, where we make memory last a lifetime.
It should be Jay Jay Farrow at the line, and he knocks another one down and through. Representing the Ohio Bruins. Ball tossed across. Off the backside of the canister, and back up comes Team Blue. I believe that is Blanks bringing the ball up because he's the one with the headband. The McGovernor comes back into the McBall game. Should be a throw in. You got McGovern down there being guarded by Coop. I like that matchup down there. I mean, McGovern, talk about a high motor. I mean, the guy didn't stop from the Celebrity All-Star game this morning at 9 a.m.
Right.
You know, now we're pushing close to the, 3:30 neighborhood, Central Standard Time, and he's still out there flying around like he's got a reserve jetpack somewhere. Well, he was out there doing the dunk competition as well, too. I mean, come on now.
Right. We got a little problem over at the table real quick, just double checking points or whatnot. It's like the first break we've really actually had before an actual commercial break here. So,
the gentleman snapping pictures up here from the War Dogs. It seems that number 00 Chase Sturdy might be done for the day. Oh, really hope nothing too serious. That it's
right.
Little knee thing he can come back from. A game like this, you don't want to see anybody get hurt,
right.
Substantially, to affect, going on to the next season. There's one off the square and in. That looked like that was by Swavey. Little Swavey gravy. Little spin move down in the corner. Off and in goes William. Comes up short. That's going to be a jump ball there. Coop involved with David Blanks. 117-97. Once again, in this league, you blink your eye. It's now a 20-point lead for the home team in white, which would be Team Coley. Back up comes Blanks. Dishes the ball out there. That was number 2. That was Swavey out there. The block, Coop going to help him back up. Foul on Coop. Should be David Blanks from the Akron Aviators going to the line. He's only a 70% free throw shooter, so this should be smooth and easy. And there you have it. He misses the first one.
You jinxed him. You jinxed him.
And looks like we got a rotation of players again coming in and out, especially over there.
We are horrible about that with the announcer's jinx, we call that, unfortunately.
You know what? And it's called perfect timing. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
All right. Who all's rotating in and out here? We'll catch some numbers for you here as once again in white, that might be Rucker who has the hair. Again, it's either Rucker or Bonner. The one's got the long hair covering up the number, but it looks like he's going to check out. And the bandana of the day goes to number 5, Dominic Jones. That was tied up like mine this morning. It's got the wave, got the long in the back.
Wow.
Looks like more like a towel than it does really like a little old headband. See, look at this thing coming up the court here. I mean, that thing's got a lot coming up off the back in there as well, too. And, hey, when you've knocked down like 38 points, you can do that.
Right.
Here's a 2-on-none, McGovern. Bingo! Look at that. Big dunk by the McGovernor. Leighton McGovern from the South Atlanta Crows knocking down another 2. That's why he was in the dunk competition, and he wanted to show you what, those of you tuning in, what you missed in that all-star dunk. That was a good shot of what was going on. 117 to 101 now. Sneaking back in, 16-point deficit for the boys in blue out there. Holy moly, that was Cromartie knocking down a three from, the far side of the bench down there.
They only gave him a 2 on that. They're going to have to give him a 3. There it is.
Because I was like, that thing had some hang time on it, and McGovern knocks down another 2 while and he's going back down in the same corner, in and out of the feet, checks the stripe on the ball. Nope, they're going to call him on a travel. McGovern, an extra set of wings. Slick biscuit into the basket. I mean, once again, saw that firsthand today as I was feeding him the rock. There was, geez, a Pete. Lewis Stallworth out here, big 32, threw that big flapper out there. Step back out for 3. McGovern goes high above the rim to grab that rebound. He just zips through the legs right back up the feet. Dish down low. Swaby. Swaby knocking down some points. Monty Burney out there for the Phoenix in blue. Once again, David Blanks out there. To the line's going to be number 13. That should be Mook. Or did we say that he was number 12?
He's number 13.
Okay, so yeah. Mook. Like I said, there were some players initially had at like 13. Some of them changed numbers, but Mook was one that stuck with it. So there we go, and he knocks through another one. 30 seconds left to go in the third. Matt Bates and Ray Hallbrook here with you. There was a turnover and a red light in the back. Cromartie went over the back, tried to get that rebound, and that will shut off the red light, at least for right now. So hopefully McGovern doesn't turn the ball over. That red light would go back on again. Burney burning up the court. Monty Burney from the Clarksville Phoenix goes up and in, doubled his point total from 6 to 12. And that is exactly what the deficit is right now. Was once a 24-point deficit, has climbed back into only a 10-point deficit. Time runs down, and that's where we're at heading into the fourth. 122 to 110 for the white team, Team Coley, over the blue team, Team Presley. ABA All-Star Game right here, live stream STL.
Abuse knows no boundaries. It could be your mother, your sister, your daughter, your son, or your friend. JADASA, Journey Against Domestic and Sexual Abuse, is fighting this epidemic to eradicate it. We need a shelter facility in North St. Louis County, Missouri, and we need you. Please give to this worthy cause so that we can provide a safe haven as we educate, edify, and empower survivors of domestic and sexual abuse. Hashtag do something. This message is presented to you by This Journey Ministries.
Fourth quarter action in the ABA All-Star Game as the team in white. There's a jam, there's a dunk by Fudge. Fudge knocks down a dunk, but real quick, the team in white, the home team, threw down 41 points in that third quarter, and Team Blue threw down 38. So a little fast and furious action as 79 points in one quarter by two teams. Good night, Doctor.
Yeah.
So just to set things up, it is a 10-point deficit for the team in blue. Once again, the deficit was around 24. They've cut it back. Cromartie out there almost had the ball. He does now. That shot goes off. 12-minute quarters, just like regular ABA action, and there has been not even a minute gone by yet. Getting there. There's Mook, steps back, fires another two in, make it 124-112, so a 12-point lead. Now with just over a minute being played, Jalen Kelso working his way around. Are going to get Mook on the way by. That'll send Kelso to the line. Kelso worked on me a little bit today. Team Black in the first game I was in, and he did not take it easy on me as well. I was like, come on now.
Haven't made the mention about the really beautiful all-star uniforms here with the gateway arch across the top of them. Really sharp looking.
I would have liked some nice bright numbers on the back, at least on the blue ones.
That's a hard one to come by, yeah.
It is. There's turnover there. Mook picks that up, misses that. Kelso grabs that rebound, and slick and smooth here. He comes right back up, gives that over to Shorter. 16 on the afternoon for the tall Shorter, 6'7". Cromartie down here in front of us. Ball put down on the floor, goes up, off the rim, back out. Here's ball put up from the corner and a three ball. Believe that was number 5 in blue. I believe that was Fudge again. Fudge. I had to get that in one time before at least once. Mook drops down another 2. 126-118. Long ball put up, put back in by Chris Winters from the Southland Saints.
Don't look now, it's a 6-point game here.
Welcome to the ABA.
Right.
Stallworth in and out of the legs and takes its own sweet time with it wants to do. Cromartie grabs the rebound. He's going to cut through. Dish back out to Jones. One of the few he's missed today. Dominique Williams out there, number 3 from the Naptown Pros. Clock is ticking. 9 minutes left to go in this one. DeShaw. Over to Kelso, and he runs it through the bottom of the cylinder. Stallworth stops. Down low, and in goes. 2 more for Dominic Williams. I think he has 7 on the day now. Fudge. No dice on that one. Puts that one back up and in. Cromartie back there on the far side. Bunch of players in white jerseys looking to check back in. Looks like that's going to be a fresh 5 coming in. Kelso saved it. DeShaw, what are they going to call? They're going to call a foul.
Yeah, it got kind of rough there for about 5 seconds.
It was a little dicey out there on the sideline. Looks like, yep, that is going to be a turnover since the blue team had the ball, turned it over in their own end. So that will generate the 3D light. So once again, Whatever point situation's put down, you add a +1 to that. 2 becomes a 3, 3 becomes a 4, and so on. Coop's checked into the ball game over there in white, wearing 41. His representative number from the Missouri Capitals. Big man out there in 77. That is Travis Charles as well,
Oh,
too.
beautiful. Beautiful touch.
Looks like a little full court press being put on now. Blue makes the transition through it. Shorter to the bucket. Another 2 more for him. Give him 18 on the day. 131-26. Cooper. And the thing is like the points being, I mean, this is solid bucket play.
Another red
There's
light.
not a lot of missed opportunities. That shot goes up, it goes off and out. So it looks like a media timeout taken here in the ABA All-Star Game with Livestream STL.
For a getaway that gets you to all the things you love, there's only one place to go. It's Missouri, where there's something for every traveler. Whether you're the outdoor type, the sit back and relax type, or the get up and go type, you're the Missouri type. So I have just one question. What's your MO? Find yours at visitmo.com.
.727 left to go in this one. The lead has been cut to 5. Matt Bates, Ray Hallbrook back here with you. The McGovern thought about throwing it all the way down the court. Comes across. Took a little bit across the chops. Pace Shaw with a little rub on the way by. DeRosa quickly into McGovern. Went to throw it up and off. They're going to get Shaw on the foul. McGovern was, I think, wanting to call a little quicker on that.
Couldn't get the whistle to my mouth fast enough, I guess, is what the deal was.
The way this action's going, back and forth, back and forth. Once again, McGovern from the South Atlanta Crows. In blue, wearing number 13. Again, with a teammate of mine this morning in the celebrity game. He knocks another one through from the free throw line. Extends it back out to 6. Make it 7. Point lead. I'm sorry, make that a 5-point lead. Going the wrong way there. 133-128. Ball's rolled down to Charles. Big man goes through, sky hook, and in it goes. Travis Charles is going to head to the line and finish off another and one. Missed his first and one back in the third. Has a chance to add on to the lead right now. Once again, 135-129 for the team in white, Team Coley. Rebound shot up to DeRosa. DeRosa from the Providence Pirates. In and out of the legs. People climbing over the railing up here. McGovern, fade away, got knocked on his deck, gets back up. Tries to get the rebound, goes high up over him. Coop able to get it up. There's a dunk by Pace Shaw. 6:33 left to go. DeRosa being hounded by Coop. I like this matchup too. Pace Shaw able to close the gap as well. 3 ball put up by Fudge. Pace Shaw grabs that rebound. Quick transition right back up to Ralph William. William out there with Coop. Little pick and roll set up. Gets around that. Over to Shaw. Back out. Coop with the rebound, didn't put it on the floor. Right back up off the back iron. Back up comes the team in blue. Drive through the paint, 1, 2, and in goes David Blanks from the Akron Aviators. Foul on the floor. 130 to 137. Here's Pace Shaw being guarded by McGovern. Tried to go to the baseline, says no. Dribbles between his legs. Now being guarded by 3 of them in blue out there, and looks like Blanks took one down in the basement. Don't think he'll be doing any jumping jacks here at the moment. Pace Shaw is going to fire a 3. That goes off the rim. DeRosa runs right in, runs right into Travis Charles. Oops.
Sorry,
wow.
again.
It's like hitting one of them big concrete median dividers. DeRosa crosses the timeline here, being guarded by Coop. 2 really good ball handlers out here. DeRosa clears the deck, got the backboard though. Travis Charles shot the rebound back up to William. Drives in hard, collects the foul, is going to go to the free throw line. .137, 130, 5:16 left to go. Make that 138 to 130. Ralph Williams been held off the score sheet most of the first half. Now has 6, make it 7 on the day. A 3-pointer and 4 of them from the charity stripe. McGovern coming back up for the team in blue, being guarded by Travis Charles. I mean, look at the wingspan on that man down there.
I know, right?
Jeez, Pete.
Wingspan
I mean,
bigger than a
is
chicken hawk.
that is Cam Campbell-esque.
Yeah.
Octopus-like. McGovern. Drano. Leighton McGovern. Knocking down another 3 bucket. Well, doing his part to try to bring it back in. It's 139, 133 now. Pace Shaw with the throw in over to Ralph William. 4:45 and counting. Big man down low. Not able to get it to fall through for him, but he'll go to the line nonetheless. Work on his free throw technique. As you see, the west side bleachers down here in front of us, Mr. Ray, starting to fill up rather nicely. North end bleachers filling up quite nicely as well too. Little mass change out here as well as Bernie checks back in. McGovern's going to check back out. Kelso's back in the ball game for the blue team. Charles knocking down another one at the line. 141, 133. Kelso, that pass is intercepted by Pace Shaw. Picks up the pace, gets the bucket and the bruise. Does Pace Shaw. Give him 30 on the day. So to the line to complete the and one goes Pace Shaw. .428 left to go as Pace knocks that one through to complete the and one. Back up comes McGovern. Ball picked off. Crosses the timeline. Here we go, down low. Pace Shaw. Simple, easy, smoothie, and cheesy. Nice spin move out there.
Pulling out a little Chef Andy there, are you?
www.chef-andi.com. Super easy, super cheesy. But it's that 314 sauce, though. Might have to get me a bottle of that, I'm just saying. You know, you've seen the commercial enough. Now you should get your taste buds going.
Right. Wholesale change here. Oh, we got a media time.
Yes, we do. This is the ABA All-Star Game right here on Livestream STL.
Let Grace Photography STL LLC capture all your special moments from anniversaries, birthdays, church events, graduations, senior portraits, sporting events, reunions, weddings, and so much more. Visit us on the web at www.gracephotographystl.com or give us a call at 314-477-4654, where we make memory last a lifetime.
.344 and counting left to go in this one. And through the bucket and down goes number 14. That's Ralph William once again. Said his name quite a lot here in this second half. Been sitting here racking my brain who it was from the Music City Jazz that didn't make the trip up with Kelso, and it was Derek Jolly, the Jolly Roger.
Ah, yes.
Oh, my goodness. I was just one of those things, and I had to, oh, my God, the memory bank. The files I was going through, sir, to try to pick that nugget up.
Right.
Armani Shorter with another bucket. 147-137. Because wasn't it just a short time ago that you had said the lead was, dwindled down to about 5 and ballooned back up to 10 once again? 3-2-1. Left to go in this one, but those of you following us and tuning into this game today, you can clearly see the pace, the flow. I mean, 10 points can just go away just like that.
With that, it can. Hope you're enjoying the ABA All-Star Game here on Livestream STL. Give a shout out. I'm sure he's watching because he's always navigating through all the games here. Hello over there to Kevin Fowler over at TKDS Sports.
Throw in by the team in blue all the way up to McGovern. He races in. Don't be hating on Layton. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, I'm going to throw out right here in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes and 16 seconds to go. A incentive to all that's watching the ABA All-Star Game right now.
3 ball, by the way. Okay, carry on, sir.
Here's my incentive. We're going to do this as well during the championship game here between the Burning Buckets and the Burning River Buckets and the Indiana Lions.
Yes, sir.
Is if you can text us all of the game scores based on watching all of the scores. You have to watch it.
Oh, jam time!
Big jam.
Leighton McGovern.
Lots of air on that one.
Bringing down the deck.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you can do that,
3 ball put down.
You can text it. Text it here. I'll throw up the number here in a little bit. We're going to give away a T-shirt and a hat. I have an extra T-shirt here from the championship this weekend.
And Cooper goes in with 2. Okay. Fudge
hold on.
went to come through there. He's picked off. So 154, 142.
I've been neglecting in my scorekeeping duties here, so I just want to catch up. So you got to text us all of the scores, the team's names and the scores.
3 ball put down by Pace Shaw. Okay.
We'll ship you a free T-shirt and a live stream STL hat.
I don't even have a live stream STL hat.
Hey.
You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. Does it have to be the first one?
No. You cannot be working for live stream STL. Sorry.
You did not run a disclaimer, sir. I did not see a disclaimer.
Employees
I need a hat.
Do not count.
Okay. Well, it won't be for me. Never mind it. So is it the first person to text it in? Is that
first person to text it in? And
okay.
it has to be obviously after the game's over with, because you won't know what the
it needs to be the final score of the final as well,
final
too.
As well, yes.
Okay.
So every single score of every single game that we've done here this weekend, including well, we won't do the celebrity game, but
thank you.
This game here as well. So a lot of folks will be watching different things, but they haven't watched, maybe didn't watch the All-Star game.
Jones. Dominic Jones and me sinks another 3 bucket through. There's a little off the back canister. 161, 145. Cromartie is going to back it out. Jones wants the ball again. Why not? Pango. Now remember, he hit a 4 bucket earlier with the red light on. So that's 44 that I have him for right now in the game. From the Garden State Warriors, Dominic Jones, 164, 147, not to be denied.
Final minute, a little bit less than a final minute. Again, we say thanks to all of our folks out here watching.
Fudge goes
What a
through.
play.
Nice play by Fudge. Sasha coming up on the far side, OV. He's going to take that just straight to the hoop, knocks her down. Again, international basketball star. Glad to be playing with him today. Here's a free dunk by Shorter. Was able to show that off at 6'7". Jones is going to stop. He wants another 3. That one just a touch off. Here's one up to McGovern. He's going to go in. Here you go. Windmill just came up short. Fudge, he tries it. Comes up short. Another chance for one more dunk. There's a half-court shot. In and out of the bucket. We come right back. Time runs down. Off and in. Now, as time expires, McGovern says, I'll show you what I can do. In the process, that is a final score of 169 to 151. Mr. Hallbrook, what a fun ABA All-Star game. And I dare say the last 30 seconds of that was just quite as entertaining as the first.
Lots of entertainment going on there.
The first 37 minutes.
There you go.
We have a big championship game coming up at 7:30 Central Standard Time.
Yes.
But if you want to tell the folks what we have coming up next.
We have, if you're interested in checking out our high school action as well, local high school here, 5 o'clock at 6 o'clock Central Time, we'll have the St. Louis area, they're the north, taking on the Jefferson County area, the south high school, local high school. That'll be on our Facebook page and YouTube page as well over at Livestream STL. So if you haven't checked that out, do so over there. You'll check out some of the local talent here, and we'll wrap things up here. You've just seen the times for tonight's All-Star. We just got done with the All-Star game. The final game, the final of the ABA finals. Let me go ahead and roll this out here too. I run extra cameras here too.
Because you only have about 20 of them going on out there, Mr. Ray, which, by the way, I want to say once again, as I try to do every streamcast we do, excellent job once again today navigating all the cameras.
We have fun.
Making us look good, sound good. It's a group picture out there, which that's really nice to see. All the members of the white team, all the members of the blue team for a group shot. Whoop, one more.
Yep.
Swavey got to get in there, get some Swavey gravy.
Don't forget,
Now,
get yourself signed
wait.
up. 7:30 Central Time here for the ABA Finals between the Burning River Buckets and the Indiana Lions. For Ray Halbrook, for Matt Bates, all of us here at Livestream STL. Thanks so much for watching the ABA All-Star Game here on Livestream STL. We'll hope to see you at 7:30. Thanks for watching today's broadcast. Any unauthorized use of this broadcast without the express written consent of Livestream STL is strictly prohibited.